Live. Okay, Techopolis 2. We're going to ignore these two. Um, this is an FTB questing mod pack based on automation and factory building. Oh, 1 second. I will be right back. I have returned. Okay, so we're going to do this, and I'm wondering if I should do. Maybe I'll try Skyblock. So there's a bunch of different world types with this, and I'll explain what they are a little bit, but for this, we're going to go with the Skyblock version this time around. Let me go in. All right, we are in for real this time, and this is Techopolis 2. This is the island you start on, and basically what we're doing here is it's a mod pack about automation, so I'm just gonna claim all this stuff real quick. I'll explain things as we go, but this is free money. And we're actually just gonna close a few of these tabs real quick, because we don't need them open, we just need this first one open. So what we need to do first is, for one thing, grab all this, and then we're gonna cut down this tree. Why is that not decaying? Odd. Okay. So, basically we have a quest line to follow, and it's gonna start out with the normal Minecraft things, which is just punch tree, get wood. That's right. Oh, that's a button. Did not mean to do that. So we are going to make a pickaxe. And now I need to figure out how to get cobblestone. Ah, okay. So I can, with both hands, what? How do I get those? Okay. How do I get pebbles? World type skyblock. Okay. I obviously have to find a way to get pebbles, because the normal way doesn't seem to be working. That's not good. Are we sure that... Oh, cobblestone can be generated using... Oh, I'm a little stupid, you know. That's what I'm actually gonna do. Okay, I picked that up good. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten rid of all that grass. That can be a problem for future me. So what we're gonna do here is just make ourselves a basic cobblestone generator. And get some stone. And I am going to need a few more stone. Specifically 11 to start out with. Okay, and then what we're going to do with this, actually I'm going to take this, move crafting table here, and we're going to make two things, one of which stone pickaxe, and the other is going to be a furnace. And with the furnace, I can take some wood and I can actually smelt the stone pickaxe into, oh my, that's odd. Okay, I can smelt the stone pickaxe into a prospector's pickaxe, which has a harvesting and durability level of a diamond pickaxe. So it's basically just a diamond pickaxe. So if I grab a couple of these, and then what we want to do now is, I need a, uh-oh, this is going to be tedious. Okay, so I'm going to need to make a lot of furnaces, specifically 27 of them for a jumbo furnace. So we're going to do a little bit of mining. Actually, okay, change of plans. First thing, well, not first thing, we've already done the first thing. The next thing we're going to do is make another tree, and we can do a little bit of working to make that go faster. And then once we have, I don't have wood. Where did, oh, the wood probably went off the side of the island. That's unfortunate. But now I can make a miner. And then what a miner does is it mines things. It's basically an automatic resource generator, which I'm going to want very quickly here. So just gonna grab a little bit more wood real quick. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to do. Okay. And then what we can do with these is make a few sticks and a few planks and make some support frames. Now, we need support frames to make a miner work, as well as the actual miner and the chest and a few resources, but we'll get the chest and resources started in a minute. I gotta focus right now on getting all the wood I need. That's not what I meant to do. Oh. Okay. This should be enough wood. Okay. Now I just want a few slabs so that we can expand this place, because we're obviously going to need a little bit more than a 5x5 area to complete this whole mod pack, which I plan on doing all of live. So, now that we have this area, we can start building the miner, which looks something like this. It needs the frames to function. And these frames also act as ladders, which is very nice. But now we need 36 cobblestone to create the actual cobblestone miner. Okay. Now, if we place all of these in here, and we place the miner here, we can put a chest on top of the miner, and it will now start mining cobblestone every 220 ticks, which is 11 seconds. And it's pretty slow, but we can actually, if I get more wood real quick, we can actually speed that up a little bit with the cap blocks. And the first tier of cap blocks that we can get right now are fences. And when you put these cap blocks on these four corners of your miner, they will speed up the miner by their tiers. So with wooden fences, it's by 1 second. So now this thing's mining, as you can see, every 200 ticks, which is 10 seconds instead. So now it'll automatically generate cobblestone forever. And while it's doing that, I'm going to get more wood probably, because we're going to need a lot of wood, because there's also a tree miner that is going to make, like, it's going to make me not have to do this all the time with all the twerking on the tree, and that will be very useful, but it does take a lot of frames. So it'll take a minute to get. But it won't be impossible, so we're going to do some work on that for a minute. Also going to expand a little bit more. Okay. Not fun. Don't burn all the cobblestone. So now we just have to stand underneath the trees for a million years and get all the wood, which thankfully FTB Ultimine allows us to do really easily. Okay, that should be enough wood. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn a little bit of this into sticks, rest of it into planks. Shouldn't have done that. I now need more. I need new logs now because miners need logs. And I'm going to need, I think, two. I think I have what I need. Okay. So what we're gonna do is take this and did I get that wrong? I think I got that wrong. Hold on. Tree absorber. Ah, okay. So it takes smooth stone. So we're not actually able to do any of that yet. Unfortunate. All the more reason to make more. All the more reason to make more cobblestone miners because we're going to need them. And it's back to mining trees. Okay. A little bit of wood later, and oh yeah, compressium exists. We're gonna want two pickaxes to make two more miners. And now that we have these, we can make a few chests. And let me expand a little bit more over here. So we can try and get a few more cobblestone miners down. Because we are going to need a lot of cobblestone. Like, to put into the perspective how much cobblestone we're actually going to need for this, um, let's go to at compressium. Okay, no. Okay, I can't do that quite yet, but actually, maybe if I go into cobblestone. Ah, okay. So somewhere, maybe I can't actually show you guys that, but compressium is a mod that is in this thing that basically what it allows you to do is take 9 regular cobblestone and combine them into one bigger cobblestone. It's currently locked behind a game stage, but we can unlock that probably pretty soon, I think. And that'll make 1 times compressed cobblestone. And then you can take 9 of those and put them in here and make 2 times compressed cobblestone, and 9 of those and make 3 times. And it goes on until you are at 9 times compressed cobblestone, which you can mine in a miner. And I think you need a bunch of mod masteries, and you need 8 9 times compressed cobblestone to make one of these things if you want to actually beat the pack. So, just a little bit of cobblestone will be needed. So you cannot really actually waste materials on cobblestone miners because you just need so many of them. And then a thing you can do if you are a little stingy and don't want to use as many support frames is you can actually combine the sides of your miners like this. So these support frames are acting as support frames for both this and this, which means that's one less piece that you have to worry about, and it saves a couple things. It does get a little annoying to manage later on, as you'll probably see somewhat soon here, but for now, especially since the cobblestone miners don't need any upgrade to the frames, we should be fine with just that. But real quick, I'm going to make a couple fences and do this. Grab a few more slabs and continue moving this way. We're just gonna make a big old line of cobblestone generators. We work on the frame like this. Rinse and repeat. Bing, bing. I'm gonna need more cobblestone, which I think I should have some of. Not quite enough, but should have enough relatively quickly here, and then I can always go down here and manually mine a few pieces. I need 36. All right. Now we can go in here and place all the cobblestone that we need. And miner and chest. So now we have 3 cobblestone miners set up. And while we're waiting for those to do their work, we're going to go back to basic tech here, and we're going to see what else we can do in the meantime. It appears as though not much, because we really just need the big one. But I think I can probably redesign this to make it a little faster for manual cobblestone mining, which might be helpful. I just need ceramic buckets, and for that I need clay, but I'm pretty sure I can get clay if I just take... Oh, perfect. You don't even have to, you can just craft them together. Well, perfect. That solves the only problem I had. So we're gonna take this, and these can be smelted in the regular furnace. And they will make ceramic buckets, which I can then use to... I'm not gonna pick that up quite yet. I'm gonna go and devise my actual platform first. And for that, yeah, I think we're just gonna make a few more slabs. Actually, yeah, we'll have this right here. So what we can do over here is, I think, if I want maximum efficiency, is I can have the lava centered on this block. I can do this. This might be a little scuffed, but I think now what I can do I can take this, and with ceramic buckets, when you put lava in them, they get cracked, and then when you place them, the bucket breaks. Thankfully, it is not the same with water. Place and you can place and pick up ceramic water buckets as much as you'd like, which I find particularly helpful. But uh-oh, that might be a problem. Uh-oh. Abort mission. Did not go as planned. Nope. Nope. No burning down. Not allowed. Well, it was an easy few cobblestone, so wasn't like a total loss. I thought fire spreads was off. I'm used to playing with it off, so my bad. And then I think this design can still work. I just need to kind of redo it a little bit so lava doesn't quite burn everything. But already that was enough for a few furnaces. Not nearly as many as I would want, but for now it'll work. And then, well, actually, that was too close for comfort. What I'll do now is take this, and then using my superior intellect, did not take into account the fact that I may need a bucket for what I'm about. Wait, no, I don't need a bucket. My superior intellect is clearly superior because I am just maximum intelligence right now. Okay. 2-block cobblestone generator. It generates twice as fast now. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, and then let's see how these guys are doing. They have a fair amount of cobblestone. Which I'll take down here and make more furnaces out of. Okay, we just need one more furnace. Then we can finally start doing things. If I mine this, there we go. And let's once again place some slabs and start expanding. Because I want this place to not feel super claustrophobic. And we'll put the jumbo furnace right here. So basically what I have to do is place 27 furnaces in a 3x3 cube, which will make big jumbo furnace. Jumbo furnace can, alongside the power of nature, it can make fun things like stone, which is the next part of our progression. And then also, if I make wooden shears after this is done smelting, I can pick up the jumbo furnace, which will give me a quest that rewards me with another jumbo furnace. And you can put the jumbo furnace in here, and now, instead of just smelting one item, we can put these in, and you'll see that at a cost of a little bit more fuel, it will now smelt 2 items at once, which is great. We are going to need a lot more fuel, though, which means a lot more trees, which means a lot more twerking. And actually, now that I think about it, if I were to do this, plant 4 saplings like this, yeah, I can just mine more. Doesn't actually grow a larger tree, it just, makes it so I don't have to switch between mining and not mining as much. And then that actually should be all of the saplings we'll need to grow, because if I add in a couple planks to fuel the fire, and a little bit of cobblestone, the tree absorber, I just need 4 smooth stone and 4 planks for that. So actually what I'm going to do is we're going to put those in there. Going to make 4 planks, and I need another axe. So I just need 2 more smooth stone, then we can make a tree absorber, which is going to be so much better, because it'll do this for us automatically. I just need a few leaves to actually do the thing. And, oh, also, while we're at it, I'm going to make another miner, because with another miner, we can make the structure placer, which basically just automatically places the miner structures, and it's going to be super useful for making the tree thing, because I don't want to have to manually build a Minecraft tree. And it also completes this quest here. So now we got to get a tree absorber, which is just a couple resources. Not bad at all. Just like that, we have a tree absorber. And I'm going to take the rest of this wood, make a bunch of sticks and planks, and we're going to make as many of these tier 1 frames as we can. And the rest of this can go into making slabs. Now, I'll probably just put this like behind the jumbo furnace for now. Over here a little bit. And also, a thing I do want to point out real quick is that hostile mobs do not spawn in this mod pack, so we are completely safe to work through the night without any light sources. And the hostile mob drops can be obtained through other methods later on when we need them. For now, though, I just need to set up my tree absorber, which is, as you'll see in a minute, quite large. I just place the rest of these slabs, maybe a little bit less messy. Jeez, I need to work on my hand-eye coordination. Okay, we're going to take the structure placer and placing miner frame, tree absorber frames. Okay, so it's a 5x5 area, so it's going to place there. And then we can finish that off like this. So as we can see here, it's very big. And I'm actually going to need a barrel now that I think about it. So more wood, yay. So barrel acquired. And with this, we can now place, we don't want to place we want to place the tree absorber, then the dirt, and then below it, we're going to place its output, which is going to be a barrel. And then right here, we have to make a generic Minecraft tree, but it actually, the structure placer has a mode to just place that. And of course, I need logs to place it. But thankfully, this is going to be fun. That is not what I wanted to do. Yeah, but leaves decay extra fast, so I must have accidentally just murdered all of the leaves. But with this, we should now be able to place the tree, and it is now mining tree stuff, which means I won't have to actually grow any more trees. And real quick, I want to make a couple fences for speed caps. And if I climb all the way up here, 1, 2, 3, and that's not where that goes, 4. Okay. This will now mine oak tree stuff for the rest of the time. And let's go up here, collect the cobblestone. And then furnace. We're gonna want as many furnaces as possible because the more jumbo furnaces that we can get in this furnace, the more we can smelt at once, and then that makes our processing faster. But for now, what I want to do is actually try and get some charcoal. And, okay, I need colored stone as well. So we're also going to grab a couple of those, which we can make by smelting smooth stone in the jumbo furnace. And then with colored stone, if I place it on the ground and mine it using the prospector's pickaxe, you get lapis and coal fragments. And that completes the first section of the first chapter, Basic Tech. Now we can go down into coal and lapis and claim rewards for these. Next up, we need to make coal and lapis ore, which we can make by combining stone or colored stone with the fragments to make ore, and we need 36 of those ore. So while we could do that, and I could do this, make a coal ore like this, I personally prefer to just go to Ores R Us and spend some of the tech bucks I've been getting as rewards to buy 36 of each ore. And just like that, boom, I don't have to wait for a million things to smelt. And I can actually craft regular coal with these coal fragments. Cannot do the same with lapis, so that basically everything else can just go in the void. And with that, we now have coal and stuff. And I can claim these rewards, go into coal, and now we can make tier 2 support frames, which we will need more stone for. Thankfully, we are constantly making a good amount of cobblestone. And now I have infinite food, because this also harvests apples. Now, I do have to wait for a little bit of this to happen, right? Oh, actually, no. I already have everything I need. So now instead of using wood in the middle, it's going to be the same recipe as the tier 1 support frames, but we're instead going to put stone in the middle, and we need 32 of these to start out with, so we'll have to, each one of these is 3, so yeah, we're just going to need one more piece. Wait, no, 2 more? 3 more pieces of stone, I think. Yeah. But that's not a problem. And just like that, we have the miner frames. Once we have the miner frames, we actually need to make the miner itself, which I've done a million times before. It's really simple. Pickaxe, I need more logs now. I'm really good at managing my resources. One more log, come on. There we go. Okay. And that's not what you put there. Another miner, a chest, and the support frames. So I am going to place these. I'll just continue placing them in a line here, which means I'm going to have to expand a little bit. That should be far enough for now. And I probably don't even have enough wood to expand all that way. I need to, like, chill. Jeez. And eventually I'll try and make this place look nice, but for now I just want it to be functional. And since we're kind of on a sky island, we don't have many resources to make it work nicely. So for now, functionality is going to be there. And for this, because these ores need a different tier of miner frame, a higher tier miner frame than tier 1, we can't actually intermix these and the miner will work. So I'm going to start another thing over here. You can intermix the miner frames, but that just gets annoying really fast if you continuously try and do that. So what I'm going to do instead is just, from here on out, make an individual 32 block frame for each one of the miners. And then coal is going to be our first priority because that is not only fuel, but it also helps make a much better speed cap than the wooden fences, which will in turn make our miners go faster. And if I place that there, this here, and boom. That'll start mining coal. And for now, I'll make it a little faster by placing these fences. While we're doing that, we want to get lapis lazuli, so we're going to want even more support frames. And for that, we're going to need more wood. And then take this. There's a miner. I do want to, real quick, make one last set of fences, and actually, only need this one, don't need that. And I have once again wasted a log. We're gonna pop these in here. I'm genuinely stupid. Never mind. So we're going to now the structure placer can actually just place these frames, but I just find it satisfying for some reason to manually place each block in the miner frames. It'll probably get tedious at some point down the line when we need to be making a lot more miners a lot more often, but for now, I will be placing each one manually, because it doesn't take that much extra time. And then support cap, support cap, support cap, support cap. And now, see, this has been mining coal, and this will now start mining lapis pretty soon here. Yeah, so there we are. Now, what I need currently is, for starters, more furnaces and a little bit of stone. So, all of that can go into here, and then we can put these in through here, and we can cook 27 furnaces into another jumbo furnace, which we can put in here, and now this will smelt 3 items at once. We can save the rest of these furnaces. Grab a few more logs. And make a few chests for storing our things, because I think it's about that time. So, let's see, what do I not need in my inventory here? I don't need that, that. Most of this I don't need. Here, I need that, that, that. Try and keep some of the things that are actually important. That's not important. I don't need that. And yeah, okay. So now that we have these coal ore, the thing is, you can't mine them for their actual ore. You have to smelt them in a jumbo furnace for a little bit of an, if we go to coal, a little bit of a disgusting exchange rate of 3 ores to 1 coal. But that's what we have to work with for now, and it's going to be the same with the lapis. But now we have coal, and actually, I do want a little bit of smooth stone. Enough for a couple slabs, because then we're going to start making conveyor belts, and we can start automating these things. Then we can get into this fun stuff. Alright. So, with this, I'm pretty sure. Yes, okay. Conveyor belts, and we're going to make another set of them, because we're going to need all of them. With these, we can make automation a lot easier, because, oh, not even a lot easier, just possible in the first place, because now we can have conveyor belts placed, and they will move items, as conveyor belts do. And if I go real quick and make a wooden hopper, like this, and I place it like this, that allows us to get extracting conveyor belts, which we can then place up against this, and if it was like this, it'll now start automatically extracting from this inventory onto the conveyor belts, and then we can place a couple of things like this, do the same over here, and currently all the resources are just going to fall off, but if I place conveyor belts, I want to make sure they're facing the right directions. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Now I can have these conveyor belts take the items elsewhere, and elsewhere for us is going to be right over here. So we can place these conveyor belts. Now they'll start dumping on top of the jumbo furnace, but that won't allow them to actually go into the jumbo furnace. So what we need for that is either a dropping conveyor belt, which is made with a wooden hopper, or just a wooden hopper. I'm going to make both because I want to use the wooden hopper and I want to complete the quest for the dropping conveyor belt. So if we take this, that's a dropping conveyor belt, which will now drop things. It's kind of in the name. And I'm sure I'll use these later, but for now, I just want to use this. And that will be enough to automatically put these things into the furnace, and they will begin smelting automatically. And as long as I can keep this fueled, which shouldn't be too difficult, we have now automated lapis and coal, which means we can move on to the next couple things right after I finish off this area right here, because I'm a little obsessive when it comes to having all these completely finished. So if I take... I need a lot of wood for this. Thankfully, we have a lot of wood. Okay, so downward conveyor belt. Splitting conveyor belt, and then four wooden hoppers. Four chests, and then if I do this... Oh, I got it wrong. Wait, what's the recipe for this? Oh, it's one chest for wooden hoppers. Okay. And I still got it wrong. Okay, item router. That's going to be very useful later, but for now, I'm just going to put it in here. And now this chapter is completed, and it's got a nice green, and I don't ever have to deal with that again. So now we can go into copper and tin, which we're going to need for making our first main objective, which is going to be technium. And for that, we need all of these things, one of which being bronze, basically just a lot of stuff, and you'll notice it's a 5x5 crafting grid, which that's not a 5x5 crafting grid, but we'll get there. For now, we need a block of coal and a block of lapis lazuli. I believe, yep, we have enough for that already. So there's our block of coal. There's our lapis. That'll give us two things, sugarcane, which we can use to grow more sugarcane, and then research papers, which are another one of the core parts of this game, or mod, I should say. Now we need to unlock copper and tin, which are the next metals. We need 4 blocks of coal and 4 blocks of lapis, so that's going to have to wait a little bit, because I can't just go spending all of my coal. Otherwise, this is going to run out of fuel, and I'm going to have to go back to using wood, which I don't want to do right now. So what we're going to do instead is more expansion. Because I'm going to need a lot more space for more miners. And we'll do a little bit of preparation while we're waiting for all the resources. See how far can I go out here? Maybe like this far? All right, and then let's actually connect up these two parts as well. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, hey. Oh, back into the void I go. Uh, that's fun. How am I supposed to... I feel like I'm gonna take fall damage. Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, okay, I can just return to my death. And it's in a nice little grave. Oh, and it's even returning my inventory to my... Okay, that's cool. So I guess I don't have to worry about dying. I'd prefer not to die, but I don't have to worry about it. And we can go to this and remove this waypoint so that that doesn't have to be an eyesore forever. I'm well aware that I died there. Yeah, I picked up my stuff already. Can we get rid of the fun little red beam? Like yep, I died here. It was right here. That's where I died. Can we not have the red beam of death and distraction? Apparently that's a no. Okay. Oh well. So, do I have enough resources yet for any of the progression? No. No, not even close. That's fine. Back to doing this. Soon I'll be drowning in stuff to do, but for now, all I have is expansion. And I'm out of wood again. Luckily, I'm well stocked. And actually, while I'm waiting for those things to happen, I do want to get grout, which... Okay, should actually be... It's actually inexpensive, because it's bad luck. Yay, I don't have to suffer as much. So, with this... that's not correct. Okay, there we go. Grout acquired. And we're gonna need a lot of this, but thankfully it's inexpensive. I just need to grab some more dirt without dying or destroying too much of my island, for that matter. Pretty sure Project E is in here, so dirt won't be too bad to get more of, but I would prefer not to have to get... I prefer to not be wasteful. And boom, we have all the grout we need for a grout miner. And it can be mined in tier 3 support frame. So for that, we're actually going to need lapis to make the support frames. And it's expensive and it hurts, but that's it. It's worth it for what it is. I'm going to make sure I have 100, like, yeah, that much set aside. The rest of these can be sticks. And I can make a pickaxe. Another of these. And there is everything we need for a grout miner. Which we're going to put... We're gonna probably keep this separate from the other miners. Or somewhat separate, I should say. So we're gonna start a line of them over here. Oops. And we're now mining grout. I do want support caps. So we're gonna once again... I don't even have a wood. Calm down. Speak slower. I don't even have enough wood for that. Okay, there we go. Took me so long to say that I now have enough wood for that. And then with this grout, we can smelt it. Into grout dust. And now we need clay. And we're going to smelt those into bricks. Because with the bricks and grout dust, we can make coke bricks. And we're going to need coke bricks to make um, a coke oven, which will allow us to get the 5x5 crafting table, which in turn will unlock advanced tech. So if we take these bricks, boom, 3 coke bricks. We need 24 more of them, so we're going to be here for a while. And while we're waiting, we take all the cobblestone here, and we can make more jumbo furnaces, probably. Yeah. Well, 1 more jumbo furnace. But 1 is better than none. And then the grout can also be turned into sand. So this is essentially a gravel miner, a sand miner, and a clay miner. All in one. I am just at this point waiting on coal and lapis, though. We're getting closer and closer to the lapis requirement. And I think I can afford to replace the coal with wood for a little bit once I have 36 coal, and we can get started on iron and aluminum. Actually, I don't know if I want to place that there. I feel like that's going to start to catch fire at some point. And I guess while I'm waiting, I can go back here and start expanding this way to make more cobblestone miners. Because believe me, we're going to need a lot of them. Almost done. Am I gonna have enough slabs for this? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. We're going to power this with 1 single piece of coal. Hooray. Never mind, I don't have enough lapis yet, so that's gonna stay in there for a minute. Suppose I should make a few more miners while I have downtime. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 6. And then I also want more chests to go with the miners. And for now, I don't exactly have enough to make 6 more cobblestone miners, but I do have enough to make 1 or 2 more. And 1 miner, 1 chest. Boom. That is another cobblestone miner. And I now have enough to make copper and tin research papers, which I can now submit here, and we have unlocked copper and tin. Now I'm going to go into Ores R Us and actually disable coal and lapis from the drop rates. And, oh, actually, I don't know what it was. Okay. Uh-huh. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Um, I can disable the coal and lapis, and this is enabled. So now if I mine colored stone, which, do I have any? I do have one. It'll only drop tin and copper fragments. I am once again going to just claim these and go to Ores R Us and buy the ores. And I believe to mine copper and tin. Ah, yes, tier 3 miners. So we're going to need more lapis frames. Which is a little bit annoying, but what are you gonna do? And then I only have 12 tech bucks left. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, actually. Just gonna get rid of these because I don't need them anymore. And let's see if we can make a couple more tier 1 frames. Okay, yeah, that'll let us make 2 more cobblestone miners, and then I'm also gonna make some fences. And another cobblestone miner. Actually, I can just... I have enough to make a 6th one, too. Awesome. So that's 6 cobblestone miners up and running, which should help us get a lot more furnaces to make our jumbo furnace even more powerful. Yeah. There's another jumbo furnace. Now we smelt even more at once. Hmm. And now we have enough for copper and tin miners. I think for bronze. How to make bronze is 3 copper to 1 tin. So we're gonna want to set up a copper miner first. And I'm pretty sure copper has an even worse exchange rate in the jumbo furnace, but again, it is what it is. Can't really change it. And then soon enough, I'm probably going to start upgrading these speed caps, because a 1 second deduction from the time it takes is pretty good, but it can always be better. Like, a lot better. So, I am going to... Yeah, I think, what is it, like, copper ingot? Yeah, it's 5 to 1. But if we make dust, which we can make in a crusher, which we can get in advanced technology, um, it's 2 to 1. But for now, we just need to work with what we got here. Okay, what can I work on preparing for advanced tech? Looks like a whole lot of nothing. Oh, I should probably work on the coke bricks, now that I think about it. Definitely should work on the coke bricks. Hmm. I can use some grout to make... Oh. I'll cook down some grout into grout dust. And then we're going to use some of it to make clay. We're almost able to make our... Oh, we are able to make our next miner now. Which is going to be our tin miner. And then oh, actually, we do need to actually extract these things. And for that, we're going to need more wooden hoppers. We want to send these automatically into the jumbo furnace as well. I really wish there were an easier way to place these, and there probably is, and I'm just stupid, but cannot fix stupid. All right, so these are now mining. And we go into copper and tin and grab copper and tin. We can complete this. Turn that back into copper, and then if I put 1, 2, 3 copper in here and 1 tin in there, that will make bronze. And then I thought there was enough tin. Oh, I should have made the doing things out of order. Oh well. Let's see. I think that right there is enough. So I just need more grout dust. Ooh. Yep, there we go. And then also, I'm going to need hammer. What we can do with this is I did not plan this very well. We'll put it over here for now. So we can do the same thing we did with the jumbo furnaces, place them in a 3x3. And then if we hit it with the hammer, it makes the coke oven. And what we can do with the coke oven is put coal in there, and it will slowly make coal coke. And I'm also going to cook these real quick, because we are going to need a bunch of ceramic buckets in a minute. So we want the hammer in here, don't want this. Let me just figure out what I do and don't want in my inventory. Yellow, I'm live.
Yeah, on PC.
Yeah, sure, 1 second. Alright, I'm actually going to hop in a VC with one of my friends real quick. Give me just a second.
Wurmst.
Wormst.
Also, it ain't a real word.
Oh, sad. I refuse to believe that.
I literally sent the screenshot in the GC.
Well, as long as I don't look at the screenshot, Wamst is still a real word.
Wurmst. Wurmst is a word created by the Russian Badger on YouTube, used in his video posted on 19th of April. It means what, why, where, and how in one word. In this post, I will submit it to the Oxford Dictionary with the likes as evidence that people use it the same way. Caller. Office. He is stabbing my uncle. Operator. Wurmst.
Wamst. This is going to go from me like explaining how Techopolis 2 works to just like every once in a while trying to explain something and then just bullshitting with you.
Wurmst.
Wamst.
Yeah, but it ain't a real word. You were arguing for this for like an hour yesterday.
Wamst has to be a real word. There's no possible way that I hereby declare that it's a word. It's a word. And
Dude,
because what I say
you
goes,
can't make words.
says who?
It doesn't. God. This guy lives in what? Okay, get on
Should I leak his IP
confirmation.
address?
Should I like your home address?
Do it. I don't even
Home
think you
address
know
is
my
way
home
worse
address.
than IP.
I don't think you even know my home address.
I think I have it bookmarked on Google
Oh,
Maps.
shit. But like, was it from before I moved?
I think it was after.
Uh-oh. Guys, he has my home address.
Also, dude, I'm currently fighting Angolan jets with ground vehicles.
Last I checked, that's not how that works.
Well, my recon and my infantry is attacking it right now, so it is how it works. Oh, also, Nigeria doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, fun. I noticed that I kind of succeeded in my crusade of,
I'm taking everything else.
yeah, you take everything else. I just wanted the rare materials.
That means the quest for handling our neighbors, aka Libya, Egypt, Kenya, and Mozambique. Is it? Let me check the full coalition again. Kenya, Mozambique, Libya, South Africa.
So those are the neighbors that we need to handle?
Yeah, because they're all in the same faction. And Mozambique is already at war with Ethiopia.
Okay.
Also, for some reason, Myanmar is at war with most of us. I don't know why.
They're Myanmar. That's all you need to know. Wurmst.
Alright, now to check the European game. I was at war with Greece for a bit, but then we figured things out. And I got some territory out of it, so I'm happy.
We figured things out and I got some territory out of it. Ah,
Yeah.
so you eliminated Greece then.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh.
I just took like one province and fucking they wanted peace.
One
I took one province from them.
You're like, oh shit, he's got a single piece of our land, surrender.
Oh fuck, he has like 3 infantry in 1 square. But anyways, I took everything else, so I've basically
Hello,
recreated Yugoslavia.
6555. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I have a bunch of planes mobilizing right now, so. Oh yeah, also I am
Wait, as Austria?
No, I'm still talking about the other one. First
Oh,
main one.
Congo, okay.
But
Dude, you should just do a conflict of nations stream.
actually, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Oh, also, Germany is kind of raping Poland.
Tone the language down.
Germany is railing Poland.
Better.
Anyways, Germany has its entire undamaged recon division in Poland's capital.
Fun.
Poland's capital. Oh, also Belarus just fucked Russia.
Alright.
Belarus literally took half of Russia's land.
I see this as a win.
They're about to take Moscow in like 2 hours.
As long as they're not taking my stuff, it's fine.
We're in the same area.
Doesn't matter.
Also, I have like 3 anti-air. I made 3 anti-air. So.
Oh yeah, also I started ballistic missile research.
As Austria?
No, yes, actually, I think I did.
Why?
Why not?
Ballistic missiles are only good with air. Well, actually, only Navy, and you're fucking landlocked.
I can still send ICBMs across the planet, dude.
A ballistic missile isn't an ICBM.
Ah, but it's the thing you need to start working on the ICBM, which is what I plan to do.
No, it's not.
Nuclear warheads unlock in like
You
12
don't
hours,
need a ballistic missile. You get guided missile program. You don't need a ballistic missile to get the ICBM. You need to only go down the guided to chemical to nuclear and then your first ICBM.
Oh, I guess I got the first missile, whatever it is. Just the first warhead.
you need a submarine for that.
Last I checked, there's a land-based vehicle that can launch those if I can put them into an ICBM, or not an ICBM.
I think, but that's theater defense, I think.
No, it's not. There's a whole section of them. I'll be able to launch them. It's fine. And if not, I can always get planes up for the sole purpose of shooting people down with nukes.
Oh, also, I took like some of Slovenia. Sorry, not sorry.
I still got that part I wanted though.
And Slovakia is literally bombing their own territory. So.
Average Slovakia moment.
But Poland is kind of fucked right now. So maybe. Also, the UK landed on Poland, so NATO is kind of on our ass. So, yeah. But Belarus is at war with Ukraine and Russia, so they're good.
Alright, that is the 5x5 crafting table unlocked. And now I can do this for the advanced auto crafting table, which is just auto crafting, which I don't need right now, but I will need later. What I will need is a lot of bronze.
Afghanistan.
Noted. Okay, let's see what the next resort or what the next cap block I should use is gonna be. Tin's 140, bronze is 120, copper's 140. So I'll just go for bronze cap blocks then. I'll need a few more bronze for that.
Bronze rank. Oh, also, Clash of Clans rework.
Huh?
Clash of Clans got an update today. It's a whole new rework.
Oh yeah, and they
You
also
can now
released. What?
you can now control your champions.
Oh yeah, that's a limited time event. That's what I was gonna say is they released the last levels in that event, so you can finally get all the chests. And I got a bunch of really useless stuff, but I managed to figure out those annoying things all by myself. So I will count this as a win.
Oh, also in the Africa game, I became the 5th strongest nation in the world.
Awesome.
Because now I have I have 2 ships, which is 2 more than anyone else in the game right now.
Oh dang.
And I'm about to have 4.
I wanna become the most powerful nation by making sure that there are no other nations.
You gonna eliminate me and Dylan then?
Oh well, no. I'll leave my coalition alone. But like everyone else, spoiler alert, I am researching missiles
Why are you researching missiles?
because missiles. Why not?
Nukes are not good in this game.
Doesn't mean I can't use them.
They make cities unusable. That means once you have them, you can't use them.
I don't need the I don't need every single city on the planet. I just need one concentrated area for mass production of nukes, and then I can blow everyone else to smithereens and win by them not existing anymore.
You need to take all the land in the game to win.
That's fine.
You can't do that if you nuke to the place.
I'm sure it'll pose a challenge to get through irradiated areas and occupy them, but if no one's there to stop me, then
There'll be a challenge going through Chernobyl. But I'm sure we can get 3 million men through there just fine.
Yeah. See, you got the right mindset. And
Europe is a mess right now.
as opposed to when it's not.
Yeah, but in this Africa game, Europe is a mess. Also, I'm as large as the United States.
Oh, damn.
And Russia. So, sup, bitches? Let's see where you land on the power index. And you land 17.
I have 20 million power in Rise of King.
You land 17 in power. Dylan is 10th, and I am 5th.
That's cool and all, but I have 20 million power in Rise of Kingdoms.
Let's look at Mozambique has 15. Technically, Mozambique is more powerful than you.
Oh, it's a good thing I don't want Mozambique to exist anymore. It's a really good thing that you see, when I have a problem, my solution is brute force.
I mean, if you can outproduce him just so you can take land on his full border, we could be good.
I have multiple planes mobilizing right now,
How?
and I'm
Okay, what
researching
kinds?
missiles.
What
Uh,
kinds?
MiG-23s.
Fuck it. You're not gonna use them for ground strike, right?
Uh, no. I mean, I might, but only
They're
as,
just gonna damage them.
yeah, damage is damage, my friend.
Do you know how the game works?
Whatever I can damage, I will damage. I don't care how real life
That'll
war
damage your
works.
own planes more than it'll damage them.
It doesn't matter, because as long as they're gone, I can just make more planes. See, I have the US mindset.
That's not the U.S. mindset.
You sure about that?
Yeah, that's not a U.S. mindset. U.S. mindset is interventionism.
Then I have the Aiden mindset, where I do what I please, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Dude, me and Dylan will start our own faction and be here.
Your faction will fall to nuclear bombs.
Dude, it's. Do you know how long it takes to get nuclear bombs?
Not that long if you can start researching them on day 5.
It takes till day 6 to research them. If you made that much rare resources, which you can't. So really, for most people, especially in your case, it'll take 9 to even afford it. And then it takes 3 days to even make a nuke.
Then you need the launchers and stuff, but like,
Yeah, then you need to make launchers.
if I just have a bunch of heavy planes circling the place so that no one can get near them, it's fine.
That's not how it works. Yeah, to my knowledge, there are no other navies in the world right now, so I can kind of dominate on the sea. Also, Saudi Arabia is gone for the most part.
It's just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
China's currently the strongest, then India, then Russia, then United States, then me.
Strange how China,
I'm
India, Russia, and the United States are the 4 strongest.
Yeah, but who's 5th strongest? This fucker.
Yeah.
The guy on your side.
See, I'm hinging on the fact that you and Dylan might actually play strategically, which will allow me to do bullshit like making a bunch of missiles as a little support mechanism.
Dude, weren't you gonna do air and land doctrine?
Yes, you can launch missiles from air.
Yeah, but like, shouldn't you be focusing on researching air and ground doctrine?
Yeah, I'm currently researching planes and missiles. I'm splitting my efforts. You can't go wrong with a bunch of explosives. Famous last words.
Ballistic missile submarine.
I'm not that far from water. I can always try and expand towards a port if I really need to.
Yeah, but it's gonna take you a long time to even get something.
Yeah, but
Secret
these
weapons.
these games are kind of known for being like long-term strategy. So, as long as I can hold up long enough to get bombs.
ballistics are just ballistics are just as good.
Can air infantry occupy
Wait a sec.
provinces?
Wait a sec. You mean? Do you mean airborne infantry with the helicopters?
Yes.
I think yeah, they can.
Oh, okay. Everything just got so much easier all of a sudden.
Yeah, but their health stats horrible. Also, anti-air can take them down.
Doesn't matter if I take out the anti-air with a missile.
Do you know how this game works?
I yet no, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
make
that's
it.
not going to work. That's not a good plan. You're just going to be throwing units at it that it continuously kills.
Okay, but like,
like
what
the
if it?
helicopters will not be able to fight back, dude. They cannot fight back.
I'll play strategically where necessary, but otherwise, I will not.
Could you just make strike aircraft?
I need to like get more coal.
Instead of Arnold Schwarzenegger, my name was Arnold Freakinegger, and instead of lifting and pumping loads, I lifted you and pumped my load inside you.
Okay, we're gonna turn that off. Then we're gonna stop the stream for a little bit.